Wamiqa, it's so good to have you on Filme Shilmy. I think the last time we spoke to you was during like 83 and Galvakri, so it's great to have you after a long, long time. And
So
congratulations on
glad
Baby
to be
John.
here.
Amazing. Well, look, Wamika, it's always so good to see you. Look, Baby John is, I believe, your first action film. You look absolutely stunning in the trailer. I think you definitely left us wanting to know more. And if there's anything to go by, I think all your characters that I've seen, that there's always something unexpected, I think to anticipate for.
Right.
So I think as going by this sort of trend of yours, I think in the films that you've done and the characters you've played, how much of that can we expect the unexpected with your character in
Still
Baby?
trending. Still trending.
Right. So
That's something that should always trend. I hope I keep surprising my audience with my characters and the graph of my characters. And I feel like that is something that I enjoy when I'm watching a film, when something unexpected happens and you don't know how to feel about it. And I hope that that's the experience I give my audience with Baby John.
yeah, no, definitely. So, I mean, look, it's such a massy film, right? And I think it's a great way to conclude the year as well. Obviously Atlee is known for his proper commercial side. I think with Javan, it's definitely elevated that expectations from him even more. I think for the Hindi audiences anyway, at least. So I think when it comes to doing commercial stuff, because you're no stranger to doing that, but when you have the commercial sort of aspect with your vision and your art, your craft as an actor, how much do you feel like there's a synergy there for you personally when you see that sort of image that's created by that director with you as an artist?
That's what we do. It's collaborations, right? It's not a one man's show. Film business is not a one man's show. It's collaboration of so many artists coming together from different departments and making one film, making one world believable for the audience and creating that so beautifully that we all are convinced with it. And I think that's the job. You have to come together like a team, believing in each other, and that's I think it all depends on when you hear the narration for the first time or when you decide whether to do the film or not. And I think when you know that, okay, this is what I want to do and this is what I want to create with this director, that's when you say yes. So when I heard the script, I was very excited and I wanted to do the film. I wanted to be part of this world, this extraordinary world which is going to be created by Atlee sir, Kalees sir, and our producer Murad Khetani, and even Atlee sir is the producer of the film. And I knew that Varun Dhawan is doing this film, and no better person than him to do a film like this one.
Mm,
This it is so new for someone like Varun to play a part like this. But when you see the film, you'll know that Varun is the best person to play this part. And
mm,
also, he's had a baby daughter. So, the whole experience of experiencing the fatherhood, I think it's all kind of explode in the film. So it's very magical and overwhelming for every one of us. So I was
mm.
really happy to be part of something like this because it's a completely different world from what I have done in the past 2, 3 years. I was really excited to jump into this with Atlee. I mean, Atlee sir
Mm.
is like the master of commercial films. The biggest hit that he gave to us was Jawan, and I was just so overwhelmed that I'm getting an opportunity to, work with him.
Mm. And you've had a very good year last year, though. There were some really good films. You had Khufiya, you had Kali Jota, which I loved you in, by the way. I think you were absolutely amazing in that film. So I think for you, like you mentioned, I think like it's something different as well. Um, I feel like you've always definitely been someone who's always reinvented yourself though as an actor. Like you've never stuck to doing same kind of films ever in your career. You've always been doing stuff which are different, right? तो आपके लिए कितना वो important होता है as an artist to do that? Because I feel it can be so easy to succumb to commercial pressures to, just emulate successful stuff. So how important has it been for you to keep yourself reinvented?
I think any artist would not like to do one thing again and again and again and again. They always want to do something different. At least I am one of those people. I don't want to repeat myself. Even I had that fear in me after Khufiya because I felt like that I have really like given all of me to that character. And I thought that, okay, now what? Will I be able to play another character, and will I be able to give that flavor to my audience where they don't feel like, oh, this is like Charulata from Khufia, you know.
Mm,
So I really worked hard on that because that was really challenging for me. For all the projects that I'm doing now, I've shot a few projects. I'm really happy. Like मेरा ये डर खत्म हो गया, that you know I'll be only that I won't be able to play different kind of characters. So this year, whatever that I've shot, it's so different. I'm just so excited. Even when I was shooting for Baby John, I just know this is such a different world. This is so beautiful. So I am
mm.
saying yes to films only if I feel that this is something new and challenging and बहुत डर लगने वाला है to play this. So I say yes to it.
Right. No, but you know what I like about Atlee's vision, right? As a filmmaker, like sure, it might be headlined by, let's just say like in Jawan, it was Shah Rukh Khan, and obviously now Varun Dhawan is headlining Baby John. Um, but there is a very strong female cast that's also, this very very notable roles. I mean, of course, Sanya was there in Jawan, Deepika was there, Nayanthara was there, and obviously we've got you and we've got Keerthy Suresh. Even Sanya is also in Baby John. So that must also be very reassuring for you as an artist that even though yes, that the male is of course the hero, but at the same time the women are not being left behind in that sense, right? I mean, it must be reassuring, but at the same time, I do also want to see a film like Baby John headlined by a lady. It just makes me think that it would be so cool if that happens. Do you also feel like that as well?
Definitely. And I think with OTT specifically, people are putting more faith into female-led films, where I think that time is near when we even the female actors will have a film, a massy film, a commercial film to their name, and people will come and watch it for sure. And आप अभी क्या बोल रहे थे? मुझे कुछ याद आया when you were saying something.
About Javan and the strong female cast in his
Yes.
movies.
If you want to know what kind of a person the director is, you should see their films.
Hmm, of course.
Atlee sir or Kalees sir, in their life, their women in their lives are very important to them. The kind of respect and love that he shows to his wife, even in interviews, even if you go to Atlee sir's van, he has his wife and his kids' pictures all over the van. He has like these small, small frames. A director will always bring their perspective of their own life into their films. And that's why you see strong female characters in Atlee Sir's films. The films that he directs, the films that he produces, you'll see that women have important parts in the film because that's how he feels about the women that are there in his life. He
Hmm,
really appreciates them. He In his life, women have played a very important part, and he really appreciates it, and that's why you see that in his films. And I think it's beautiful to work with men like that. It
hmm.
just Yeah, I hope others also learn from him.
So I think again when I just want to go back to when you were talking about when you got the call for this film. Um, I guess that must have been a very important aspect for you. Is the sort of role that was it? Of course, it's the packaging of the film. Of course, it's the appeal of the film. But of course, the role must have also been of paramount importance, right?
And our films won't have parts for female if they're not important. And especially in this one, even if you watch Jawan, you
Hmm.
don't see women in that film doing nothing, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
even in Baby John, when you watch the film, you won't feel that, oh, this character doesn't have any
Mhm.
arc. And what is she doing in the film? You know what I mean? So when you watch Baby John, you see that may it be Keerthy's part, or may it be my part, or may it be the little girl who's
Mm,
playing Varun's daughter in the film. They all are so important, and their characters are so important. They're evolving, with the film.
mm. Right.
Hmm.
On a very, very quick note, because we have to wrap. If you could please also I'm really excited for some amazing future projects as well after Baby John. You've got Bhoot Bangla coming up. You've got Dil Ke Darwaze Khol as well. I know contracts also hate us for asking these questions, but I've got to ask. I mean, it's such wonderful worlds you're a part of, so Wamika. So if you could share us and give us some insights into that, I think that would be amazing.
2023 was about all the releases that I had that year. Khufiya, Charlie Chopra, Jubilee, and the Tamil show that I had done.
Mm,
2024 was me just shooting. I was only and only working, shooting. 2025, all my work will come out. Baby John is coming out literally by the end of this year.
sure.
Then I have a film with Rajkumar Rao. Then I have a film with Siddhant and Jaya Bachchan.
Hmm.
Then I have this Tamil film called Genie with Jayam Ravi. Then,
Wow.
yeah, then I have this Telugu film that will be announced soon. uh, I'm really excited about all these films that I've done because I was very selective about the kind of work that I was choosing. It was so hard to say no to so many. I mean, last year was literally like I was getting so many offers and I had to really choose what to do. And I had to say no to some people also because of date issues and all of that. But I really still tried to choose characters, choose stories that were really entertaining to me and that I felt were different and I could do something different with it. And I tried my best, and I hope I've been successful in that. But next year you're going to see a lot of me. Be ready.
Definitely. Well, I'm gonna follow up on that thought for sure. Well, look, thank you so much, Ramika. You've always been the pan-India star from a very long time, and I think it's really wonderful to see that now coming into full force with Baby John. Thank you so much, Ramika.
Thank you. You take care.
Bye.